James. How you doing, John? Jesus Christ. Who's this for? Some club promoter from the city. Some guy Lincoln knows. Lincoln? Lincoln's a fucking moron. What's up, Donnie? I need your police radio. I need it back by 6 a.m.
He's standing by at the same location with that.
What's up, man? I swear. I didn't get a good look at the third guy. decide to show up. Alright, relax, old man. I can feel your look, alright? I got 4 minutes to spare. Jesus Christ, who works out this early in the morning, huh? People are keeping this business afloat. Business is going to be your business very soon when I retire. Alright, so you be appreciative of these crazy bastards. Alright. You out all night up to no good? How many we got? 17. Fucking uneven numbers. That's right, we'll do a group of 3. Now, you know what, Mr. Punctual? You're going to partner up with whoever's left. Customer service. Alright. You all here? We're still waiting on one. Anadiakos. The Greek. What do you think? Is she from the city or Brooklyn? Yeah, I'm betting on Brooklyn. Red Hook. $20 says Upper West Side. Alright. You're on. Yeah, you'll take that bet. Alright, Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Welcome, you crazy bastards getting me out of bed at this hour. You should feel ashamed of yourselves. Alright, we're going to start off with a round of shadow boxing. Everybody get in their stance, lead leg back, hands straight up and straight down. I want you looking at yourself in the mirror through your eyebrows. I give you full permission to look like a fucking creep. Pardon my French. Alright? Hi there, I'm Anna. Start shifting your weight back and forth on the balls of your feet. Alright? So sorry I'm late. Tuck behind that lead shoulder. Sweating. When you're ready, get your wraps on. Out that little fuss. Alright, head on in. Thank you. Alright, everybody, partner up, gloves and pads on. Oh, Anadiakos, I presume. Sorry I'm late. Well, it's a long way from the Upper West Side. How did you... Alright, everybody, in honor of being late, Miss Diakos gets to partner with yours truly, and she also gets to help me demo the first combo of the day. Okay? Everybody ready? First combo of the day is going to be a 1-2 slip, slip, 5-2. Okay? One more time, that's a 1-2 slip, slip, 5-2. So if I'm holding mitts for Anna, we're going to do a 1-2 slip, slip, 5-2. Okay? Now, when you're throwing shots at your partner, I want you throwing right for the forehead. Make them get out of the way. A real fighter's not going to throw a shot off to the side at you. A real fighter's going to throw it right down the pipe. When life throws you shots, it throws it right at your chin. Okay, so if I'm holding for Anna, we go slow. 1-2, slip, slip, 5-2. And full speed. Oh. And what Miss Diakos is kindly showing is what happens if you fail to get your guard up. You are going to get popped with that left hook, and it's night-night, okay? One more time. Not fooling me twice, Anna. Alright, let's go, everybody. Hey, good work today. I'll see you Tuesday, alright? Thank you for joining us today, Anna. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. How'd you know I was from the Upper West Side? Lucky guess, I suppose. Alright. Your workout gear is expensive but understated. You wouldn't necessarily know what to look at them, but those are $400 or $500 shoes. Your last name is Diakos, which is Greek. Also happens to be the name of a very prominent commercial real estate business in the city. Relation of yours? Yeah. That means you're most likely the daughter of a rich guy. But my guess is you make your own money. You obviously take your life seriously. You're here at 6 in the morning on a Saturday, which means you probably weren't out late last night banging down rails with the other trust fund kids at whatever club is hot in Manhattan. And I think that the worst thing that anybody can do is underestimate you. And I know that because each of your punches came at me with a certain amount of fuck you, take me seriously to them. That and last time I checked, they're not giving away Benzes for free. And so you're what? He's a smart guy posing as out-of-borough trash? Yeah. Next you're gonna tell me you ride a motorcycle. Hey, so listen, you wanna grab a coffee or something? No. can't. I've got brunch plans with some of the trust fund kids here in Brooklyn. How about a drink later? Alright. Gotta be in the city later on today anyways. Why don't we say the bar at the Park Hotel? 8 o'clock? Fancy. Alright, well, I'll see you tonight. What's your name? James O'Malley. Nice to meet you, James. I'd introduce myself, but you already know everything about me. I am. Smart guy posing as out-of-borough trash. Fucking nailed me with one line. I'm not sure about the smart part, but the rest of it was pretty bang on, yeah. Morning, James. Rough night? Yeah, something like that. I fucking told you. Yeah, that's why our friend Lincoln's gonna be taking a little time out the next little while. So what, we're going for a ride like it's business as usual? And yeah, it's exactly what we're doing. As our friends in the department over here are keeping a close eye on us. Relax. What do you care anyways, O'Malley? You're out of here in a few months, right? Leave me with these fucking knuckleheads. It's 2 weeks, John. And look, I know you're moving fucking party drugs. It's not meth, but Jesus Christ, you fucked this up. You're facing real time, man. You should think about getting out. The shit you do with people's bikes, people love that. You can make good money doing that. What's that? I can't hear you. You're too fucking boring. You're a fucking asshole. You hear me now? On your bike. I'm going to Westchester. Wake up some old people. Go ahead. There he is. How you doing, kid? You came. The day my baby brother becomes a lawyer, you think I'd forget about that? Shit, you can finally get me out of some trouble. Nah, I figured I'd give you a chance to celebrate with the normal people. So that your first week on the job, you're not seen fraternizing with a suspected criminal. So you gonna introduce me or what? Oh, right, sorry. Taylor, this is my brother James. James. It's my girlfriend Taylor. Hi. Jesus Christ, she's way too good looking for you. And you're a lawyer? Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing with this guy? Well, I mean, I'm from Harlem, he's from Brooklyn, so we bonded over being from rougher parts of the city. That, and we constantly made fun of all the spoiled rich kids we were in law school with, so, you know, the rest was history. Between you and me, yeah, he's punching way above his weight class, but, you know, we all do charity work from time to time. I don't know what kind of lies he's been telling you, but this motherfucker grew up with our grandmother over on Park Slope. Oh, you piece of shit. This guy's the reason I wanted to be a lawyer in the first place. Yeah, he used to talk about wanting to be a lawyer at 14, listen to jazz, all sorts of shit. Is that real? Yeah, you were 14, I was 7. Look, I don't remember that at all. So what are you doing tonight? You celebrating? Yeah, we're gonna go for a drink over in Brooklyn, show her where I'm from. Brooklyn? Don't take her to Brooklyn. Take her to Williamsburg, whatever, but don't go anywhere my people would go. What do you mean? You know, unsavory, rough, fucking dirtbags. What do you mean? Get out of here. Yeah, maybe I'll take her to Callahan's. Don't be stupid, counselor. Overruled. Hey, can I have a sidebar for a second? Just give us a second. Hey, You're just fucking with me, right? Yeah, I'm messing with you. Okay. You have fun tonight. Let me know where you end up. I'll come meet you. Alright, yeah, I'll let you know. Hey, well, it's nice to meet you. I'll see you later, alright? Have fun. You clean up nice. Yeah, well, I'm just a rich, pretentious douchebag at heart. I just don't have a ton of money. What can I get for you two this evening? Yeah, can we get a bottle of the 09 Saint Steph, please? Wow. That's a nice bottle. Is it? You're buying, right? Just kidding, I have some money. And good taste. So let me ask you a question. How did you know all that stuff about me? Did you see my name on your class list and look me up? You some kind of weirdo? I can't say for sure whether I'm a weirdo or not, but no, I did not look you up. Now, when you grow up in the neighborhood that I grew up in, you get really good at assessing people quickly. It becomes a bit of a survival skill. Especially when I was 5'4" until I was 15 years old. My voice was higher than any girls in school up until the 10th fucking grade, so, you know, let's just say I got picked on once or twice. You only gotta get bullied a few times before you realize it behooves you to understand what people's strengths and weaknesses are. Turns out when you have a couple decades of experience doing that, it's tough to shut that off. Wow. So what would you say my weaknesses are? Well, you either don't have any or my brain recognizes that I like you, and so it's just not looking for them. It's probably that I just don't have any. 09 Saint Steph? Cheers. Cheers. Oh, it's my friend. She's at a bar down the street. I had her on call in case this was a disaster. Answer it. Yeah, go on, answer it. Yeah? Hey. Yeah, I'm just finishing up. Yeah, no, it was good. Well, I'm looking at him right now. We have fun. Yeah, give it to me. Hang on. Hello, Anna's friend. Yeah, why don't you come rescue me from this date? This was literally the worst thing I've ever been on. Yeah, I made her pay for the whole thing. She only tipped like 4%. What a terrible person. Well, I'd love to, but going to meet my brother. We're celebrating. He just graduated law school. Yeah, he does have a girlfriend. I'll be sure to let you know if he fucks that up. Okay. I'm not sure. Probably. Alright, I look forward to meeting you too. Yeah, here she is. Hey. Okay, yeah, I'll be there in like 10. I don't know. I hope you will. Yeah, okay, I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Is everything okay? No, it's all good. I gotta go though. Bye, Anna. So the judge looks at me and goes, "Counselor?" And she just tells everyone to be like, "Shut the fuck up." Benny, get up. We're leaving. Oh, look who it is. Look who decided to show up. Join us. Grab a drink. Come on. Hey, I'm not playing around. Get up now. Oh, man, just relax, all right? Tommy said it was cool for us. I don't give a fuck what Tommy said. We're leaving. Look, I'm a fucking adult. Don't treat me like this. Baby, let's just go. Hey, just relax, all right? Look, it's fucking fine. Bennett, these are not people you want to fuck around with, all right? I fucking told you not to come here. Get up outside now. Let's go. You don't want me to treat you like a child? Then stop fucking acting like a child. You are fucking my shit up right now. Do you understand me? I've spent the last 2 years trying to get out of this shit. I am 2 weeks away. Don't fuck this up for me. I told you not to come here. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to protect. Okay. Why don't you calm the fuck down, O'Malley? Take your fight with your boyfriend somewhere else. Don't move. Stay here. Was that your girlfriend? Didn't know you had a case of the old jungle fever there, James. What the fuck did you just say? Was that, sweetheart? Yeah, that's what I thought. What are you doing here, Lincoln? Just out here having a smoke. That alright with you, Boy Scout? Boy Scout? Yeah, word on the street is you're leaving us. Yeah, 2 weeks, you're even getting your tattoo removed. I always knew you couldn't hack it, O'Malley. If you recall, I'm the one who saved your ass last night, so why don't you go home and appreciate that? Yeah, I also noticed that you helped out that piece of shit black drug dealer. Ah, that's what it is. You're not after a black chick. Nah, you're after a big black dick, aren't you, you fucking pussy fuck. Yeah, too much of a pussy to even fight me, huh? Fuck yourself, Lincoln. I will give it to you, kid. That's a bad bitch. Well, if you're not going after her, maybe I'll give her a run for her money. You don't mind, do you, rich boy? Huh? Yeah, pussy, just like your brother. No! Oh my God. Is he dead? Bennett, get out of here. Security cameras can't see you guys from this angle. You were never here, alright? Go on. Go on, get out of here now. John, it's James. Lincoln's dead. Lincoln. You dumb motherfucker. What did you do? Anyone else see? No, no one else saw. What the security camera. Don't you worry about that. One word to Tommy, that all goes away. We got into an argument. Things escalated. I never meant for it to come to this. And I'm sorry to involve you in this, but John, I need you to help me make this go away. Hey. Don't apologize, alright? Fucking love this shit. Love this city. One of the only places left in the world. You talk shit to the wrong guy, you're liable to get your head kicked in. Lincoln was a fucking liability. He will not be missed. Nobody will be looking for him. He crossed the boundary of yours. You dealt with it like a man. Full stop. Right? You thought you could get away with whatever you wanted to, didn't you? You thought. Most people are under the misguided illusion that they are safe because they are comfortable. Comfort is not your friend. That's why I ride a bike. No airbags, no seatbelts, no bullshit. There's no ignoring the fact that the road is coming at you at 60 miles an hour, and if you fuck up, if you let anyone near you fuck up, that's it for you. James, you've been like a brother to me. No way in hell I'm leaving you high and dry on this. I'm gonna deal with this myself. Alright? Don't you give it a second thought. Go for a ride. Relax. Alright? Let me deal with our friend Lincoln here. You know you can't actually hit yourself through that mirror, right? You know that. Yeah, doesn't mean I can't try though, right? You alright? No, it's nothing. Look, kid, I know it's the anniversary of your mom's passing, and you probably don't want to talk about it, but, you know, I'm here if you do. I didn't even remember. You know, as of this anniversary, I've lived as long without her as I did with her. You are your mother's son. Your mother was too delicate of a soul for this place. I wonder sometimes if she'd been born in a different spot at a different time, she'd have been better off, and I'm fucking convinced. My father could see it. He was like, Connie, you look out for your sister. No matter what you're doing, you got one eye on her. And I did for a while. And she met your old man, and, you know, he was just a kid from the neighborhood. He didn't know any better, but he didn't know what he had right in front of him. Now, you know what? Your dad was a fucking asshole. If you can't see what you got right in front of you, you don't know how to handle that. Fuck you, right? You know, before your mother passed, she asked me to look out for you. I swore I'd do a better job. And then you get mixed up with, you know. Look. I know it ain't easy getting out of that. But I'm proud of you for doing it. I figured giving you this gym is the least I can do so that your sister doesn't beat the piss out of me when I get up there. Let me buy it off you. You're not giving it to me. Alright? Put your gloves on. I'll hold mitts for you, alright? Get some of that anger out. Really want that, huh? You keep your hands up, old man. Right? You get pow at the left hook. Don't you come at me. I got that old man strength. Yeah. So I've been thinking about you. Oh yeah? Yeah. I've been thinking about how I spent an entire evening with you. Had an entire dinner. And never once did I ask you what you do for work. And so now I'm wondering, does that mean I'm just really good at getting to know people without knowing what they do for a job? Or does that mean that I'm a narcissistic egomaniac? I was gonna say fucking asshole, but yeah, that works. So, what do you do for work, Anna? I'm a consultant. Consultant? Yeah, me too. Now, in what field do you consult? I get hired to assess the legitimacy of certain works of art. I specialize mostly in Greek and Roman sculptures and paintings of a certain era. Wow. I get brought in to assess whether a work of art is the real deal or not. So you're literally a bullshit detector. That's what you do for a job? You could say that. I suppose I should stop bullshitting you then, yeah? Is that why you took me on a walk for a second date? Away from the ambiance of the hotel bar, the lights, the music, the wine. Find out if you like me for real? You could also say that. Yeah, it's a good plan. I also do some work at the Greek Cultural Center on the weekends, teaching kids how to speak Greek, how to cook traditional dishes. I'm basically like a ready-made Greek grandmother. I make the kids call me Yaya Diakos. You wanna go for a ride with me? Okay. You've got a big scar at the back of your head, tucked up under all that hair. How did you get it? Ah, come on. Don't you want to pretend like I'm normal for a few minutes? James, you live in Bushwick. You were in a boxing gym with your uncle. You ride a motorcycle, and I'm pretty sure you flirted with the legal system a couple times. Normal was never really in the cards for you. Yeah, fair point. I was 14, I guess. My old man would never hit my mother in front of us kids, but you could hear them yelling a lot. You could see the bruises on her. Anyways, so this one night my old man comes home and they're screaming at each other. Found out later that he gambled away all of her money. She's screaming at him, which was crazy because my mother was the sweetest lady in the world. I mean, she wouldn't say shit if her mouth was full of it, you know? So I wake up, I go to check on Bennett. I walk into his room, kid's terrified. Got the blankets up to his chin, you know? I hope to Christ he doesn't remember shit like this, but I'm sure he probably does. So I go up to him, put a pair of headphones in, put a song on. I go, don't worry about it. They're just playing around. They're just acting something out they saw on TV. I'll go tell them to be quiet, go to bed. I give him a smile and I go downstairs. Just as I get to the kitchen, my old man shoves my mother. Hard. Like you'd shove a guy in a fucking bar fight. At that moment, I saw red. I was 14, skin and bones. I couldn't do shit, but I grabbed the nearest thing I could find. I grabbed a bottle and I chucked it at him as hard as I could. Missed his head by an inch, exploded against the wall. He turned around, furious. He came up to me, grabbed me by the face, and he slammed me as hard as he could against the wall. I could feel the blood trickling down my neck. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? You want to act like a man, I'm going to treat you like a man. You don't like the way I talk to my wife? Fuck you. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, that's right, you're just going to stand there and cry because you're just a little bitch. That's all you've ever been. It's just a little whiny bitch. And he got right up close to me. I could smell the booze on his breath. But the look in his eyes was stone sober. And he said, I despise you. My mother collapsed. A month later, she was diagnosed with cancer. Within a year, she was dead. The funeral was the last time I ever saw my old man. I think my Uncle Connor told him to fuck off and never come back. Then I grew up with my grandmother over in Park Slope, and I spent a bit of time there, a bit of time with my uncle, bounced around a few places, but, you know, the rest is the rest, I guess. Sometimes I think I survived the more I did because that happened. What do you do with that information, right? Fuck. Yo, what's up, John? Whoa, slow down. Dude, I'm in fucking Bushwick. Alright, give me a cross street. Alright, sit tight, I'll be there. Fuck. What's going on? You alright? 13 and a half minutes. I'm impressed, James. It says it takes at least 26, so well done. Oh, you motherfucker! Do you know how fucking dangerous it is for us to even be in this area right now? So what the fuck are we doing in Harlem at 1:30 in the morning? Well, first of all, O'Malley, I haven't seen you in a few days, so I needed to make sure I could still rely on you in a pinch, and here you are, so yay for us, right? Secondly, I need to know exactly how long it takes to get from Harlem to Bushwick with a bike at full clip, and exactly what route you took. Why? Because we're gonna steal some shit from here and take it back there. So how'd you get here? Did you go through Astoria? Did you take the tunnel, or did you go over the Queensboro Bridge? Took the Williamsburg Bridge and then bombed down FDR. There's no precincts nearby that ever patrol that street late at night. Really? Very good. Very good. Alright, John, tell me what the fuck's going on, man. Here's the deal. I owe money to some people that you would rather not owe money to. To who? Doesn't matter. No. Before Lincoln's untimely death, he was helping me out with that. And since you took care of Lincoln, and then I took care of Lincoln, I figured you might be able to help me out with this. Yeah? Yeah. So here was the plan. That night you and Lincoln had your run-in with the undercover cop. Before we knew he was a cop, we were gonna rip him off. We bring the gear, he brings the money, Lincoln follows him, takes the money back. He seemed like a soft target. Turns out to be a cop, but what we didn't know is that he was also trying to fuck over the boys out here in Harlem. And so now, we know that they still have that money, and I have it on good authority that it's right in that building there. So you and I, we're gonna find a way to get it. So let me get this right. You wanna rip off some fucking drug dealers in Harlem right now? Are you out of your fucking mind, John? There's gotta be a better way. Let's take a couple days and figure something else out. John, I can't fucking get involved in this shit. Last I checked, James, I helped you make a fucking body disappear, so, you know, I figured this might be the least you can do. You could always ask your uncle for some cash. Or your brother. No. No, John. Let's find another way. Give me a fucking minute and I'll come up with something, alright? Taylor, I just stood there at the top of the stairs and did nothing. Watched as my old man nearly beat the shit out of my brother, right in front of my mom. Bennett, you were 7. What were you supposed to do? I don't know, but I feel like I should have done something. I feel like I keep fucking things up for my brother, you know? I just remember looking down at my old man, thinking, why would you do this to your son and your wife? Fucking unforgivable. Unforgivable. That kept being the word that popped into my brain. Now I don't know. So what I did, that was unforgivable. The fact that my brother might not ever be able to get out of this life because of me, that's unforgivable. Look, that guy you killed, he was a narcissistic, misogynistic, racist, muckraking shit cunt. And if you didn't kill him, somebody else would have. So I don't give a fuck about that. Maybe that's me having a weird sense of morality, I don't know, but as far as helping your brother, look, you getting involved any further isn't going to help anybody, least of all James. What are you talking about? Bennett, stop pretending like you're some kind of tough guy from Brooklyn. This is not your world. I'm sorry to be shitty, but that's the truth. Look, I have no doubt that if you grew up the way that your brother did, you'd be exactly like him, which for some reason you take some kind of fucked up pride in. But you didn't have to. You got lucky where your brother didn't. And you trying to get involved in this? It's just pissing all over that good luck. And do you know who would be the most angry about this? Your brother. So put this shit out of your brain. If you expect me to just sit around and do nothing, you have no idea who I am. Look, you want to fix things? Do it right. Use your brain. Use your smarts. Stop pretending like you're not the smartest guy in most rooms. Okay? Quit fucking hiding. Because it's bullshit. I remember being like 6 years old, walking through the neighborhood with my mom. My dad's black, but my mom's white. Like, white. Like blonde-haired, blue-eyed, freckled, Irish Catholic girl from Queens. White. And she was beautiful, too. I remember walking through the neighborhood and people would look at her. This beautiful young lady. They'd look at her. And then they'd look down at me. And they'd slowly realize that this curly-haired, black-skinned girl was her daughter. And then they'd look back up at my mother. They would look at her with disdain or pity or embarrassment or anger. I just remember feeling awful. I felt so ashamed that it was because of me. From that moment, I shunned every part of me that was black. I had nothing but white friends. I tried to talk white. I was bound and determined to get into the best schools, go to law school. I was even cold and distant and shitty to my dad for like 10 years. Just pushed him away, pushed him away, pushed him away. One day my dad came and talked to me. He said, "Sweetie, I love you no matter what part of your journey you're on, and I'll always be there for you. But all that aside, it hurts me to see you act like this. I've got thick skin, but it's not any thicker because it's black." I was shitty to my dad for a decade and he loved me anyways. So I'm gonna love you anyways. But you better figure this shit out right. Hi there, my name is James O'Malley. I'm here to see Anna Diakos. I don't have an appointment or anything, but I told her I'd maybe pop by and say hello. Is she around? James O'Malley. We've met before. Oh yeah? Yeah, you don't recognize my voice? You know, I do remember talking to you. We spoke on the phone, didn't we? Yeah, what's going on, Anna's friend? Amelia. Amelia, nice to meet you. So you two are co-workers. I thought you were just buddies. Are you kidding? Anna's life would completely fall apart without me. I mean, she handles all the artistic stuff. I handle all the nitty-gritty, you know, the emails, phone numbers, appointments, addresses, all that stuff. So you're basically her life manager. Yeah, you could use me one of those. Life manager, I like that. I'm gonna steal that. So where's she at? She's just finishing up with the client. You wanna know a secret? Yeah. That guy she's helping, his name's David Friedman. Pretty sure it's a fake name. I think the guy's like a Russian billionaire. Probably has mob ties. Because every couple months he comes in here and drops a couple $100,000. It's wild. No shit. That guy. Hey, he lives in one of those new super tall skinny skyscrapers overlooking Central Park. Billionaires Row. Speaking of rich guys, I hear you're meeting Anna's dad tonight. Yeah, I did get an invite to that event tonight. It's a little soon to be meeting someone's parents, but you know, she's alright, so I'll cut her some slack. You nervous? No. Why, should I be? I'd say so. He probably knows more about you than you do. Also, Anna doesn't even think about getting serious with a guy until her dad has met him and vetted him. Well, fucking now I am. Hi. Hi there. This is my client, David Friedman. David. James O'Malley. Nice to meet you. You ride a motorcycle? Yeah, I do. What kind? A Ducati Multistrada? Very nice. I can hear the sound of that engine from miles away. You ride? I have old Triumph Bonneville. No shit, that's a great bike. He has good taste, this man. Thank you for everything, Armour. David, thank you so much for coming in. We'll have everything sorted by the end of the week. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You have a good day. So I was just talking to your life manager here. She says you're going to take me around, show me some things about art. Well, she did she? I might be able to do that. Follow me. That's incredible. The detail of the hand on the thigh like that? I mean, that's stone, but it looks like skin on skin. That guy's a fucking genius. Amelia told you to say that, didn't she? What do you mean? That's literally my favorite piece in here. And that's my favorite detail about that piece. Oh, what can I say? I'm a fucking art expert, it turns out. Nah, it just jumped out at me, you know? Well, I mean, in my humble opinion, that's the most important thing about art. If you don't have that emotional, visceral reaction right off the bat, forget it, you're never gonna like it. But if you have that thing, you're never gonna be swayed by the status or reputation of the artist or what everybody else thinks about it. Cheers. Cheers. I gotta confess, I never get sick of coming to parties like this. It's probably the spoiled Upper West Side rich girl in me, but I like getting all dolled up and fancy. Well, it suits you, so I wouldn't stop. You ever been to a party like this before? No, ma'am. You know, when I was a kid, I used to watch a bunch of old movies with my mother, like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin movies. I think I thought that would be my life. Fancy parties, nice suits, a couple fingers of whiskey, you know. But I had a shit voice, so, you know, my Rat Pack days never really panned out. That's cute. Yeah, my own man didn't think so. I tried to sing My Way at 10 years old. I think I gave him a fucking aneurysm. Oh, Amelia, how are you? Riding solo tonight? No, I actually have a date. He's getting us drinks. When did you get a date? Actually, James knows him. Who is it? Hey, he came into the studio right after you guys left. Oh, speak of the devil. James O'Malley. Fancy seeing you here, kid. So, you gonna introduce me to your beautiful date? This is, Anna Diakos and Anna, this is John Casey. How you doing, Anna? A friend of mine from Brooklyn. By the way, this guy's acting like we just fucking met each other. I've known him for over a decade. He's like a brother to me. I still remember the first day we met. You remember that? It was like 10, 12 years ago. I think you had stolen your dad's bike, right? Me and a group of guys were at this bar in Brooklyn. We step outside. We see this kid on a Harley rip down Bedford Avenue going, swear to Christ, 100 miles an hour. 10 seconds later, you see cop car, cop car, cop car, cop car, cop car, all sirens blazing, right? I'm like, wow, this kid is fucked. And like 7 minutes later, kid comes ripping around the block, stops right in front of the bar, gets off his bike. I go, what the fuck are you doing? They're gonna be back any second. He goes, they're not coming back here. They think I'm in fucking Connecticut or Hoboken right now. He was right. They didn't come back. This kid could get away from anybody on a bike. I've never seen anybody more skilled. We pretty much thick as thieves after that, right? Not only that, he would defend me. Anybody talk shit to me, he'd fucking lay him out. Let me just say, it's no surprise to me that he runs a fucking boxing gym, you know what I mean? This kid's a savage. Alright already, enough with the trip down memory lane, they get it. Excuse me, Anna, I've just had a word with your father. He'd like to speak with, James. Have fun. Thank you. Also, don't listen to a word this guy says, alright? He's a known embellisher. Seriously though, enough with the old stories, for real. Wish me luck. Thank you for coming. Take a seat. How you doing? It's a lovely party. Thank you for the invitation. So, James, do you know who I am? Do you know what I do? Yeah. Well, that'll save me some explanation then. As an overprotective Greek parent, with a company the size of mine, the resources that I might have at my fingertips, if I were to look into you, James O'Malley, what is it you think I might find? Well, I think you might find that I'm a deadbeat from Brooklyn. If your investigators were worth their salt, that's what you'd find. Father was a compulsive gambler, hung around a very prominent motorcycle club. And his son is a very prominent member of another prominent motorcycle club. And that your daughter should stay as far away from him as possible. If you had investigators who were worth a damn, that's what they would find. So, Costas. Mind if I call you Costas? If a kid from the neighborhood were to look into you, Costas, what would they find? That you and me were from the same neighborhood. Yeah, I'm from Bushwick, you're from Red Hook, which, you know, to us, could be further away from each other, but to everybody else, these waspy yuppies in the city, we came from the same place. We came to this country when we were 14 years old, didn't speak a word of English. Within 20 years, you're at the top of the commercial real estate game in New York City. So if I was a kid from the neighborhood looking into another kid from the neighborhood, I might find that you used to go by Constantine Angelos, who may have done some property dealings with the Russians at Brighton Beach. So, how'd I do, Costas? Not a single penny of that was illegal. Look, Costas, I don't judge anybody on their past. If your investigators were worth their salt, they'd find out that I've spent the last 2 years trying to get out. And I'm this close. I'm 2 weeks away. I'm getting out for good. Are you a good man? I don't know. I hope so. Are you? I hope so too. Listen, we all need to build up a certain amount of armor to survive, but don't forget how to take it off. And if you hurt my daughter, I'll kill you. Yeah, I mean, I think that goes without saying, but you know, I guess it can't hurt to reiterate. James. Bennett. I know I've completely fucked things up for you, and I intend on making up for it. Look, that's not the way that this is... Listen, alright? When I was doing my internship during law school, I worked for this real piece of shit defense attorney. He'd get me to look into things, look into people, look into witnesses for the prosecution. So I'd try to find any dirt I could on them. Sometimes I'd follow them. So I started following John Casey. Wait, what? Only he was following you. He followed you from your place to the boxing gym. But then he stayed there, and he spent hours just watching Uncle Connor. You guys are mostly a cash business there, yeah? Mostly, yeah. Does Uncle Connor have a safe on site? Next day, he followed you to the studio where Anna works. Once you guys left, he started chatting up the girl at the front desk. Then you all went to that event, and he spent the night over at her place. For the next 2 days, he's been staking out a building. One of those super tall, skinny skyscrapers overlooking Central Park. And right before I came here, there was a group of them gathering outside Callahan's. They looked like they were getting ready for some... Oh, fuck! Here. Take this. Don't let anyone see you. James. I'm sorry for everything. Thank you. What the fuck you doing here, kid? What the fuck are you guys doing? Get up. We're leaving. Oh, fuck. John, what the fuck was that? Start talking. Sure, O'Malley. When I saw you hitting up that Anna chick, I'm like, damn, James, that's a smart play. Start hooking up with a girl who works at a high-end art studio. Easy mark. But then I saw the way that you two was looking at each other, and I'm like, no way O'Malley's gonna fuck this girl over. So I decided to take things into my own hands. Start working Amelia. Little spark plug, that one. Easy work to get info off of her. Found out some rich Jewish guy named Friedman just bought a real expensive painting, and right there in her computer is all his information and where he lives. The Russians I owe to, they got some rich Russian guy who really likes expensive art. So just like that, all my problems are taken care of, and I didn't include you because I didn't want to hear you fucking piss and moan. David Friedman's a Russian outfit guy. You just stole from the people you fucking owe to. Fuck! I think she was involved. You gotta give that painting back. They're gonna fucking kill us. Yeah, just give it back, huh? Great. Great plan. Yeah, well, I'll do that. As soon as you and I make a little trip up to Harlem, how about that? Because in case you forgot, I still owe $50K to the Russians in 2 days, and if I don't get it, I'm fucked. And if I'm fucked, that means that you're fucked too. No. I'm done. You hear me? I am fucking done with you. You want to pin Lincoln's death on me? Fine, I'll go down for that. But you are not gonna fuck her over, or anybody else for that matter. You hear me? I am fucking done with you. Oh. Just that simple, huh? Yeah. Let me show you something. Come on, you'll want to see it. I promise. Hello, Anna. Thank you very much for coming in. Please, sit down. May I show you something? Of course. Who does that look like to you? Looks a bit like your friend James you introduced me to, yes? I don't know. Perhaps a little bit. Maybe. What is that? This is security camera footage from lobby of my building. The painting that I bought from you was stolen last night. What? Oh my God! Let me show you. Group of men come in. Notice how they know exactly where camera is, nobody shows their face. Security guard tells me they are from a real estate company. They are there to stage an apartment for viewing. Not uncommon for the building. Security guard goes to check the computer and taser. Not comfortable. These men, they go upstairs. This is where it gets interesting. This man comes in. Baseball hat. We also cannot see his face, but it seems almost by accident. He almost shows it to us right there. First thing he does, he goes to check on security guard. Then men come back down, and that, Anya, is my painting. This could be any group of people. My security camera, though, it also has audio. Let me play this for you after they leave. What does that sound like to you? Sound like motorcycles? Wait. That sounds like a very particular motorcycle. Anna, I do not think that you are involved in this. But your friend James, I cannot say the same thing. There's no way he would do that. How well do you really know this man, Anna? I will give you 48 hours to talk to him. After that, I cannot say. There will be consequences for the men who have done this. I have very powerful friends who do not like it when things get stolen. This cannot happen again, Anna. You're very lucky that I used to do business with your father very long ago. That is all. Let me go. I figured before I got rid of the security camera footage, I'd take a look. See what it is you actually did to Lincoln. So you almost punch him, but then you stop and you walk off. You walk off over here. It almost looks like Lincoln starts talking to somebody else, but that can't be possible because it's just you guys, right? Yeah. You walk straight ahead, conveniently just out of camera's range, and in 3, 2, 1, bink. Down goes Lincoln. But then you come back into frame over here. Doesn't really make much sense to me. Now, Lincoln already looks dead to me. But you come up, you check his pulse, and then you beat him to a bloody pulp. Seems strange to me. So I went to the guy who owns the bar down the street, see if they have any security footage at the alley. And he did. This is what the guy sent me. Recognize those two? James. You're coming with me to Harlem tomorrow night to steal that money, or I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face. And I'm gonna turn your brother in and his girlfriend. I'm gonna go rob your Uncle Connor. And you know what? I might just fuck your new girlfriend just because. Wouldn't that be? Tomorrow night, 11 p.m. You know where to be. Don't fuck around. Okay. Get the fuck out of my sight. Hey, James, stop. What the fuck is going on? You can't just ignore me. This is my life. This is my work. Friedman knows you're involved. He's gonna come after you. Please tell me you were not just using me for this. No, Fine, yes. What? Why else would I be hanging out with some spoiled rich bitch from the city, huh? You were an easy mark. No, you're lying. Get over yourself. You think you're so smart. You think you're so good at reading people. You are not special. Stop it. This self-sacrificing thing is bullshit. It's not heroic. Whatever you're trying to protect me from, stop. Look at me. What we have is real, and you know it. But I can't help if you don't tell me what's going on. Goodbye, Anna. Anna? My name's Bennett. I'm James's brother. Look, can I talk to you? You deserve to know what's really going on. Come in. Dad, please, can you just talk to him? Anna, any business dealings I've had with David Friedman have been strictly legal. And what you're asking me to do now is to meddle in his criminal affairs. You cannot ask me to do that. Please, you're the only one I can go to for help. I like James. But you need to know when to cut ties and move on. Dad, we're not talking about a piece of fucking real estate, alright? I love him. Sometimes that's not enough. You know, a couple wrong turns along the way and you would have been exactly like him. You know that, right? I'm not going to feel guilty for any luck that I've gotten. And now I have too much to lose. James has proven to me that he cannot keep you safe. That is all that's important to me. Anna, I'm choosing your safety over your happiness, and that is final. I understand. I do. And I'm asking you anyways. Who was that? Just a little birdie I got working for me. Should only be a couple guys up there. There's bundles of cash in the wall above a vent in the front room. Good? Alright. Let's fucking do this. Don't fucking get down on the fucking ground right now. Whoa. Hands, easy, hands where I can see them. Easy. Okay, relax. Put your hands above your head. Slowly. Get down on the floor. Hands above your head. Get on the fucking ground. Okay. Just zip ties. Some fucking friend you got. Show me your face. You. Go. What the fuck? Fuck. Come on. Open the fucking safe, Connor. Fuck you. You think I'm scared of you, you fucking punk? I'd say so, yeah. Well, not only do I have a gun pointed at your head, I also have footage of your nephew murdering one of my guys. Fine. The combination is 34, 27, 86. Would you like me to open it for you? How stupid do you think I am? Get out of the way. Don't move, John. Are you still alive, O'Malley? Jesus Christ. Hands where I can see them. Connor, grab the gun from his waistband. I don't know how you walked out of there. You're obviously meant for this shit. I don't know why you're pretending like you want to be a normal guy. Go live some normal life. Fuck off with that shit. Pretending. Shit, I've spent the last 15 years doing that, trying to survive. I'm done pretending. Don't move. John, stop. Stop, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. O'Malley, I'm leaving here with that money or they're gonna fucking kill us. So you can either come with me, or you can shoot me. Either way, you don't get to go live some fucking fairy tale life. What are you gonna do? Mr. Diaco says you're welcome and you can clean this up. And Mr. Friedman would like his painting back. Holy shit. No, there's no way they heard this. No, they probably followed me on my bike because I was fleeing, going like 150 miles an hour. Go. I'll take care of the body. Go on. Okay. Hi, James. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Good. As you know, the prosecution has been trying to determine exactly what to charge you with. But most recently, they've been in conversation with an undercover police officer. One who was involved in a failed sting operation on July the 24th. Apparently, he was surveilling several members of your crew who were suspected of drug trafficking. He did not identify you as being involved. So officially you're being charged with felony reckless endangerment for traveling over 150 miles an hour on your motorcycle with a fake license plate on multiple occasions, and felony evasion of a police officer. They're asking for 6 months in county jail. You'll maybe serve half that. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll find a way to pay you back. James, your brother's been dating my daughter for quite some time now. He's almost part of the family. He's never asked me for anything, so I knew when he asked me for a favor it meant a lot to him. But it wasn't until my daughter asked. Based on your reaction, that sting operation came as no surprise to you, huh? You're lucky I trust my daughter so much, because you are clearly guilty of something. I'm sure I don't know the whole story. Lord knows I've gotten lucky myself once or twice, so I won't hold it against you. In my experience, though, in the eyes of the law, people don't get lucky that often. So I'd maybe take this opportunity to shift gears, as it were. I appreciate that. This is not something I take lightly. Take care of yourself. You son of a bitch. There he is. It's good to see you. Fuck, thank you for coming to pick my ass up. Come on. The day my big brother gets out of jail, you think I forget about that? What Look at you, you look good. Still can't believe they made you do the whole 6 months. Yeah, well, you know, I got off light either way, so what are you gonna do? So, how was it? Was it alright? I mean, you know, it was fine, all things considered. I just kept my head down for the most part. Hit the heavy bag like a fucking psycho from time to time, and people mostly left me on my own. How's everybody doing? How's Connor? Yeah, he's okay. Sold the gym. Sort of retired. To pay for my legal shit. Not really. I mean, Taylor's dad pretty much did that pro bono, so I think Connor just needed a change. Yeah, fair enough. How about you? How you doing? You get a lawyer job? Actually, I'm working for Costas now. No shit. Yeah, it turns out I'm more of a real estate douchebag rather than a lawyer douchebag, so... Yeah, well, you always were a skilled schmoozer, weren't you? That is very true. So, any word from Anna? Not lately, no. Hey, listen, I gotta go into the city and do a few things. You wanna come with me? Yeah, sure. Let's get the fuck out of here. God, it's good to see you. So, what do you think of this place? What is it? It's a great piece of commercial real estate that Costas and I found. Foreclosure, super cheap, great location. What do you think? What is this place? It's your new gym. Yeah, between Costas, Uncle Connor, and I, we figured you needed your own spot. Look, it's the city, so it's a fucking shoebox in a basement, but there's heavy bags, and it's yours. Come on, I still gotta show you the best part. Oh, come on, how fucking cool is this place? Hi, Anna. Hi. Royals fade into a gold where all points meet. The ends are warmed within. The embers of my soul's akin to rising from the fires of thoughts unseen by my heart's dream. But I blush at your unending joy. Royals fade into a gold where all points meet. The ends are warmed within. The embers of my soul's akin to rising from the fire.